I wonder if you struggle with your thought life. In the next few minutes, I'll share with you the part that thoughts play in our everyday lives. Here's why this is so important. Every action begins with a thought. Let's see what the Bible has to say about thoughts. First of all, we see the power of thought. The Bible underscores the significance of our thoughts in shaping our actions. Proverbs chapter 23, verse 7 says, "For as he thinks in his heart, so he is." This highlights that our innermost thoughts can define who we are and guide our actions. And then the intentions and the heart. The Bible often speaks about the heart as the center of our intentions and motivations. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9, it's written, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?" Now, this verse suggests that we need to be vigilant about our thoughts and intentions because they can lead us astray. And then in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, we find about the transformation of the mind. This scripture encourages believers to transform their lives by renewing their minds. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. This verse implies that by changing our thoughts, we can align our actions with God. And then the scripture speaks of guarding our thoughts. Philippians chapter 4, verse 8 advises us what to focus our thoughts on. Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there's any virtue and if there's anything praiseworthy, listen, meditate on these things. By dwelling on positive and virtuous thoughts, we can ensure our actions will reflect those qualities. And then finally, the scripture speaks of sowing and reaping in Galatians chapter 6, verses 7 and 8. It connects our thoughts, our actions, and consequences. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that will he also reap. For he who sows to his flesh will of the flesh reap corruption. But he who sows to the Spirit will of the Spirit reap everlasting life. This verse teaches that our actions, which begin as our thoughts, will ultimately yield corresponding results. In summary, the Bible emphasizes the importance of our thoughts in guiding our actions and encourages us to cultivate a mindset that aligns with divine principles. By focusing on virtuous and godly thoughts, we can ensure that our actions reflect our faith and our values. This is Rich Deem. What's your why? We'll see you next time.